Good morning. What the hell is going on? How is everybody? Let me turn these lights on. Yo, yo, yo. How are these beautiful patties? How are these beautiful traders? Yeah, it's cold as hell right now where I'm living, that's for sure. Let's get everybody in the Discord in here right now. Let's pop into the stream chat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that hybrid trading. I was going to have the robot manage my trades today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. You can see here I have the trading robot on the chart right here on a fresh looking account. There is news happening. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, trying to get rich. I know. Obviously, what I'm doing today is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only. Sadly, yesterday, my stream trade, I had a win. I was going for 10 straight. I blew it. I've got to update the trades right there. I got to update the trades. There you have it. 70 and 22 streak at 0. I blew that trade. Big mistake yesterday. You know, I had the win. I should have secured the win. There's something about the damn stream. I get too excited on stream and I do some stupid stuff. So that being said, don't copy me, all right? Look, it's looking a little bit messy at the front door here. That's all right. I'm looking for some trades. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing I don't know if I'm gonna grid in right now. I'm gonna try and take it easy. Probably run no grid today. Probably gonna have to take a manual trading position though. I wanted to have the robot here, but I've been trying to get the hybrid execution trading working. I'm not sure if it's working right. You could see if I go into where is my entry model. Yeah, if we go into my entry model right there, I have the hybrid execution selected, but I tested it a couple of times this morning and it wasn't working the way I liked. Everything else is working really, really well with the robot. If we go into the Discord, no guest. Yeah, I should have had you on, Quad. We've got some wins going with the robot this morning. This is one of our clients here. This guy, look at this. Ruckus had a big winner he hit during news yesterday. Benny B's on fire today. If we took a look at Vulture's results this morning, all with the Trade with Pat robot. Benny B, look at Benny B's morning. He's up 13% with the robot. Obviously, he's using some pretty crazy risks. Looks like Kev is hitting winners again, like Kev always seems to be doing. First win with the robot, this guy right here. So lots of stuff going on with the robot. I'll talk about the robot throughout the stream. I'll be doing some manual trading today. I don't think I'll be doing any grid, right? I'm just going to be looking for clean setups. Clean setups. Let me put the account back on the screen right there. And let's see what's going on. I do have some news coming up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the news as well. Go over to this button right here. We have JOLTS job openings happening at 10 a.m. The forecast is 7.14 million. This has been delayed 7 days, so there's going to be 2 simultaneous releases. So is this coming? This is coming this morning, right? Because there's been some delays. So this is coming in about 8 minutes. You can see the countdown timers happening right there on the screen. And so if this one skipped and there's going to be 2 simultaneous releases, I do think there's going to be a pretty crazy reaction. So it's going to be tough for us to get a trade this morning. But we're going to see, and I'm going to try and get a good setup this morning. Obviously, don't copy my trades. Jay, I did. Yeah, I lost the trade yesterday. I should have took the win when I had the win, and I didn't, so that is my bad. That's my mistake. I got greedy on stream. I tend to get a little greedy on stream, and that's just what it is. I've been winning all my VIP trades. I've been winning all my robot trades, so The only problem I'm having is with my stream trades. And, you know, I've been gridding into a lot of these stream trades. Don't know if I'm going to be running the grid today. I'm just going to be looking for good opportunities. You can see here we've been bouncing between this level right here and this level right here on UJ. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to get here. If we take a look at the higher time frame, we do have some FVGs. You can see here we've got a pretty significant FVG. Let me draw this up. Right here on the 1 hour. So there is some imbalance there. We may get a pullback to that level today on UJ. Let's go back to the 5 minute and take a look at that now. So that is a level we have to be concerned about. We've pulled back from here to here, pull back maybe from here to here. But we are above the EMA right now, so that's going to be a difficult one to take. Let's go over to gold this morning. There's a lot of gold talk. We are getting a breakout on gold right now. Maybe I'll be able to take a gold position this morning. What I'm looking to create here is a fair value gap on the breakout. So you can see right now we are getting the breakout happening right now. Here's our breakout. And I'm looking for this candle to close in about 30 seconds, creating some sort of a fair value gap. We'll obviously have to wait on this next candle, and then I'll be waiting for a pullback to that fair value gap for a potential push up, maybe wait for a bullish engulfing. I'm going to try and be careful and get myself a really nice setup this morning. And I don't think I'm going to scale in. I think I'm just going to take some normal trades, win or lose, okay? That's what I think I'm going to do. All right, so we were able to get the breakout here, now immediately pulling back. So not going to get that fair value gap, right? Not getting that fair value gap. What else are we looking at right now? We have news at 10. What other pairs are breaking out? Nothing on GU. EU, nothing here yet. EU, we do have a nice little range here. I wouldn't mind buying here because we've come to the bottom of the range. You can see here, top of the range, right? I got to get my ranges back, and the bottom of the range right here. And then obviously the furthest level of resistance is down here. So I do like trading those ranges. I got to make sure that I keep drawing those ranges. I kind of fall in and out of the good parts of my strategy on stream. It's much easier for me okay, hold on, Mo, relax, brother. Let me go ahead and take a look at USCAD for Mo. All right, but we are breaking out here. So I do have some interest in this. I want to see a fair value gap formed here. Let's go over to USCAD as well. So your USD looks interesting. Let's look at USCAD right now. USCAD again selling off. Really frustrating. You know, I'm holding millions and millions of US dollars that I want to convert to Canadian dollars. So I don't want this. I don't want to see this, you know. We are getting that break now, but we have had that break below. We did not create a fair value gap right there. So where is the fair value gap? Well, we have a fair value gap at this level right here. We have another fair value gap at this level right here. So I think I'm going to need a pretty significant pullback on UCAD this morning if I'm going to place a sell. Yeah, and I'm going to play it a little bit safe for today, folks. It's enough with and I think I'll leave the grid alone until I can figure out how to get the robot to place those trades for me. You can see, let me go into the trading robot here quickly. Oh, I got this is my other trading robot, obviously, still going well with Fury as well. But my main robot that you know, all the conversation about is this one right here. I've been going over these different trading accounts right here. Pretty steady. You can see here, very steady, and that's a lot of trades, right? So November 3rd, and then trading almost every single day. The robot's trading almost every single day. Traded on the 8th, traded this week on the 8th, traded today on the 9th, so it's already won trades. A monthly gain of 3.9%, a drawdown of just 2.9%. Those are good numbers. Those are the numbers we're trying to stay within in order to, you know, pass challenges and just grow trading accounts one way or another. We are starting to get a pullback right here on UCAD. This is an area of interest. This is an area of interest. This is another area of interest. Let's see what kind of pullback I can get on UCAD this morning. We're looking to try and get a good setup this morning. No grid. I'm trying to snipe in on something. Win, lose, or draw. Now we are in a little bit of a tiny range here as well. You can see stuck between these tiny ranges. But in terms of the big range, we are at the bottom of our big range. Right, so I'm looking to buy to the top of this range, right? You can see price is kind of bouncing between this level and this level. So I'm thinking about buying Euro US dollar and hoping the price continues to bounce up to this level, right? We are buying from the bottom, selling from the top. As we get back to kind of more a little bit more complexity in the trading idea instead of just kind of going just based on the orb. I'm looking at some other time frames as well, getting myself ready. Wurzel, I've got a great team for the robot. The robot's working great. No problems with the robot at all, so no fresh eyes needed. I'm very happy with the robot and how it's going. Is the news about to hit? The news is about to hit in 30 seconds. Let's go ahead, just take a look at that countdown right here. JOLTS job openings. You can see 20 seconds away from getting those numbers, and then we're going to see what type of a reaction we get. Now, if the actual is greater than the forecast, this will be good for the currency. So the forecast is 7.14. If the number comes above that, it's going to be good for the US dollar. Let's see what type of a reaction we get here. We are pending, and you can see we are getting fast reactions. Looks like I should have stayed in my USDCAD. I could have got out. I'm looking at that USDCAD chart right now. I got out on that as a loss, sadly. NZD USD breaking. Thank you, Mo. I'll take a look at that. Just waiting on this news here to see what type of a reaction I get on the news. I'm hoping for a positive number. I am hoping for a positive number. Let me go back to the charts and see what type of a reaction I am getting in NZD USD this morning. I'm hoping for a positive number. If I get a positive number, then I may be pushing down to take profit 2 here. Just trying to react and see what's going on. Obviously, I will be looking for trades for you this morning. So that's a very, very positive number, right? That came in 500,000 higher than expected. So I'm expecting a big push down here. Let me get that available. Just kind of monitoring this one right here. Let's see. That is my counter. And I am, waiting for that big reaction, right? We're supposed to have a strong US dollar, and we're selling New Zealand dollar. I was able to get into my trading position here. I am now at this level right here, and I'm hoping to push down to my second take profit level right here. Now, the US dollar should be showing some strength on that news. I'll just hold this phone up for you a little bit there. See, I'm in this trade on another account. Now there is the push that I'm expecting, and obviously on this trade, since this is a VIP trading position, I do have a hard stop, and I am at break even set already, and then I'm looking to get to this level right here. Can I get that? I don't know. Let's see. We're watching it, but that is the trade right now. Close to 2,000 in profit floating. Very, very nice. Now what I'm going to want to see here is the price close outside of the range so we could continue down. I don't want to reject back into the range. Let's look at the dollar index. Look, the dollar index is flying right now off of that news, right? So why the hell is my trade not going in conjunction with that, right? Why is my trade, retracting at all right here? We have that strong US dollar this morning. I've got a good break on UJ as well, but I don't think UJ had a nice range of a pool. Yeah, so we got that right. We got that break right there. There is no real range for me to trade though, and I think I got to start focusing on the range again to get good trades. Euro USD. So why the hell is my NZD USD not pushing the way I like here? This should be pushing way further down. Look at the dollar. We have dollar strength. We're trading the pro dollar here against New Zealand, against the New Zealand dollar. So I don't know why I'm not pushing into my profit yet. I would have expected on that news to really come down here pretty hard. So obviously what I'm showing you right now is a VIP trade. I need about 10 pips to get to my second take profit level. I already took my first take profit level and I am set at break even. You could see my entry was absolutely perfect on this one. We had a huge pullback right here. We took liquidity above this level right there, a little bit of displacement. Took that liquidity, I decided to enter the trade, and it is kind of just shot down in my direction so far. Very nice trade in VIP. I continue to dominate in VIP. The only place I'm really struggling again is kind of on stream here. So I'm happy you're with me. I'm always honest about my trading. I had 9 in a row on stream, and yesterday I choked it. Did I say coming hard? I may have. I'm gonna come. Good morning, Zandy. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Happy to see everybody in here this morning. As I continue, I was looking at some trading results this morning. So yesterday I was like, oh, I had a bad day, right? This is a bad day. Look, the Euro USD opened some bad trades, but then look, the robot ended up winning anyways, right? And then this was one of the client results there with the robot. Let me give this a refresh. I posted some more results this morning on my Twitter. You can see the Discord is absolutely just full of people using the trading robot. Some of them on demo, some of them on live, and some of them are doing it. Some of them are doing it on like FTMOs and stuff too. What's the news? Piers Morgan confronted Nick Fuentes. Fuentes is hilarious. Don't take it seriously. Mavericks may trade Anthony Davis. All right, so that's just news for me. That's like nice sporting news for me. I love sports. And there is my trade continuing to push down now. As I kind of expected here, let me pop that up and show you. As you know, we've had such great success in the VIP trading room lately. I'm over 2,000 floating on this position now. You could see there. I'll just hold that right about there for a second so it focuses with my very expensive camera. USDCAD did pull back. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. So, yeah, floating about 2,300 on the VIP trade this morning. News obviously went in the direction we wanted it to go into. Very, very nice trade on VIP this morning. Again, I was just kind of explaining this. We had this level up here. Price kind of took out the liquidity above that level, kind of a bit of a fake out. Had a huge pullback right here. I decided that would be a nice level to enter the trade, and obviously it was a fantastic level, right? Is that a trend line? Kind of, not really. It's a bit ugly, but we are still pushing down. I'm trying to get all the way down to this level right there for my TP2 on VIP this morning, and I've got to look for some moves. They're giving away Doncic, and now they're going to trade Davis. I know, it's unbelievable. Zadrunas Ilgauskas in the chat. Okay, and we got some real ballers in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold, look at some other assets. Gold has given me the break and the pullback here. I might be looking to get in on a buy on gold this morning. Let me just take a look at the higher time frame. I gotta be a little bit more focused on what I'm doing here on stream. I do find myself on stream doing things that I wouldn't do in my regular trading, you know, kind of doing some stupid things. And I gotta take this stream seriously. I know you guys want me to take the stream seriously, so I have to start make sure that I'm setting up my ranges now. Okay, we're trading from this range to this range to this range. So we did get the break. Did we get the break here? Let's see on my 5 minute. Yeah, we did get the break on the 5 minute, and now we're getting a significant pullback. I'm waiting for this pullback. We may come outside of the range. I'm interested in getting into the position potentially at this level or potentially at this level. The lower level is ideal on gold this morning. So those are a couple of levels I'm going to be interested in getting into a gold position this morning. And I'm not going to be scaling in this morning. Shout out to Zadrunas Marcinkus. Yeah, so we are pushing down aggressively. I wonder if I got my win there on NZD. Coming pretty close to my take profit right there. And again, on gold, I am going to be looking for a gold setup. Euro USD, look, we had just a little pushed up, and then US dollar strength is obviously beating the hell out of everything this morning. So have to be cautious, have to catch a significant pullback if we want to avoid any sort of issue as I continue to watch my open VIP trading position. If you're not in VIP, you know, link is in the description for you. We're doing really well in that room. I've been doing very well in that room for a very long time. Look at this trade go in my direction. Absolutely gorgeous, you know. There is my floating position right there. Just sip of my coffee, lay back, and collect some profits this morning. I hope that you've been winning your trades. I hope you're in the Discord winning some trades with everybody. Drew hit some more winners with the robot today. Drew is one of 2 free winners of the robot from the robot video that I did a couple of months ago. Still floating on this one, waiting for it. Looks like it's doing a little bit of a pullback before it slams down to my take profit, but I'm feeling pretty good about this position. You can see just 1, 2 huge red candles in a row. Maybe a pullback and then another one. Let's see how that goes. Let's take a look at the DXY. DXY is continuing to be bullish. There's a little bit of a rejection, which is exactly what I'm seeing right here, right? There's the rejection. So we're seeing that these 2 markets are working in conjunction, right? US dollar strength, push up here. I'm going to win the trade. New Zealand dollar is not going to be able to sustain against. Appreciate you, Drew. Hey, Bobby. Bobby's always going to holidays. How rich is Bobby? Bobby, you know, I'm the rich guy here, and I'm the one working all the time. What the hell's going on? Why are you retired or something, Bobby? Why are you always on vacations? I should be on vacations. I know you're not as rich as I am, but you're the one on vacations. What the hell am I doing? I'm living my life all wrong. You know, I'm living my life for the patties. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for trades to see if I can make a little bit of money this morning. That's all I'm doing. My robot works with any MetaTrader broker. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bobby enjoys his life. You know what? I got to start enjoying my life, you know. Building the mansion is a good step. In 4 months, I'm going to be in that mansion. What's this pull up now? Let's take a look at DXY. Yeah, you can see it's rejecting off of that level now. There is a gap there. Uh-oh, there's a gap there. Okay. So that could be a significant rejection. You got to look at those gaps, man. That is a level that can react off aggressively. And let's take a look. Let's take a look. You know those gaps react like that. Hopefully we could come back and try and attack this gap one more time, because I want to win that trade. I want my TP2, man. I want my TP2. I was close. I'm not being greedy on this VIP trading position. Generally with my VIP trading positions, it is more set and forget. So I am break even and I am TP1 on this position. I am hoping we can fill that gap again. I've got to look for some trades here. Let me go. The mansion, where's the mansion going to be? It's going to be in Canada. That's where I grew up. That's where my friends and my family are. Look, almost got a reaction to my first trade level right there. I'm thinking we could come further. That's going to blow up that demand though, right? You can see we had a little bit of a demand right there. Reacted pretty well off of that level on gold this morning. I'm going to be waiting for a bit more of a pullback here. I still feel that we have some dollar strength off of that news. I don't think that that gap fill is going to hold too long. We're just going to have to wait and see. So there it is. There's the JOLTS job openings. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So our forecast was 7.14. The actual was 7.67. So the actual is greater than that forecast, which means it is good for the currency. And what currency are we talking about? We're talking about the US dollar. So we had good US dollar news this morning. So I am kind of just watching what kind of a reaction. Now I just mentioned, there is a huge gap right here. This is a level that will frequently get a strong reaction, and we are getting a strong reaction off of that level. I don't know if it's enough to hold, because that job data was so strong for the US dollar that, you know, I'm expecting and I'm hoping the US dollar continues upward after kind of a minor pullback here. Let me go into some other assets here. USCAD. There we go. We see the US dollar finally picking up some gains on the Canadian dollar. Very, very nice to see. Would have been nice to get into one right there on the orb play. And US dollar still looks like it's going to pick up some gains here as we continue on. What other... If you believe those numbers, the thing is, Mark, and that is the thing, right, Mark? Do you believe the numbers being provided, okay? Now, there's a lesson in that, right? One, there's obviously going to people be like, oh, you know, this administration is lying, right? These administrations are always lying. I'm just watching gold here, watching NZD. I have a trade open here. This one's going to start rejecting to my take profit soon, I expect. But anyways, like Mark was saying, if you believe those numbers, like what does Mark mean by that, right? Let me take that right there. So Mark is talking about the news, right? Right there. He's talking about the news. Let me just pull the news up quickly as well. I'll take that, right? So these are our numbers right here. Okay, put that on the chart as well. So those are the job numbers, right? So this was the projected number right there, okay? 7.14 projected. The actual number came in at 7.67. Now Mark is saying, you know, are those numbers real, right? Are those numbers real or are they fake? You know, will they be revised later? Yeah, probably they will be revised, okay? But what does that really mean? Nothing really, because these are the numbers we have. You know, that's what I'm saying, is these are the numbers we have. These are the numbers that they give us. So these are the numbers that the market is going to respond to, right? As much as we want to say that the numbers are fake, and a lot of us believe that the numbers are fake, and that, you know, government agencies in general, whether under Trump's administration or Biden's administration or any administration, are going to fluff the numbers. It does seem like there's a lot of number fluffing, right? There's a lot of number fluffing. But it doesn't really matter, because the market still reacts to these numbers. Like the currency reacts to those numbers, the stock market reacts to those numbers, because those are the only numbers that we have. And we know that the majority of traders are not going to be conspiratorial in this, right? They're not going to go, oh, you know, like Mark, right? If you believe those numbers, right? We don't believe those numbers, right? I don't believe those numbers. But the thing is, the majority of the market makers are going to trade based on that information. So we should see US dollar strength. And we have seen US dollar strength as we push down here and we pushed up on the USCAD. Does that mean it's going to sustain? I don't know if it's going to sustain. But I do expect more pullbacks here on gold, as I'm looking for an opportunity here on gold. You see I've got the chart marked up a little bit here. So this is kind of the bottom of my range right here. This is the top of my range right here. And I'm kind of just looking for price to come further down into that range. New Zealand dollar seems to be trading back into my orb. I don't like that. Looks like we're getting a little bit of US dollar weakness now as we get this pullback. I'm expecting US dollar strength at some point. Let's see what I'm looking for here. I would consider buying the US dollar against the Canadian dollar this morning as well. We do have our new range set up here. Let's set up our new range on the hourly. Okay, so this is the new range that I like, something like this. And then obviously we have the bottom of this, which is, you know, more not what I consider in my range. And then as I slowly zoom in here, we can see levels that I like, okay? So this was a level down here that I liked. You could see we kind of responded off of that level already for a buy position. We now have a break out the top of the range on the USCAD. If the Canadian dollar is going to show a bunch of strength this morning, I'll consider getting into a trading position. Now we do have a fair value gap that's formed right here. This is starting to get filled. What is the entry level that I like? Probably the demand. We have the demand right here. If price comes to this level on UCAD, I'll be interested in getting a buy off of this level right here. And that would be all right, because you could see on my range, we're respecting the top of the range and the bottom of the range right here, okay? And so that is kind of what I would be looking for on USCAD this morning, something like this. I understand this is against the EMA, so it's not a perfect setup, but that is what I'm looking at there on USCAD. Euro US dollar, don't know if I have anything on there. You could see Euro US dollar is reacting to my level though. I had the bottom of the range set here, the top of the range set here, and we are reacting off the bottom of that range. I could have taken that position, but obviously during the US dollar news, you know, that would have been a difficult play. You hit 3 stop losses on gold. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you can find a way to start winning more trades on gold. You never want to go on a 3-trade losing streak. That stings. It still looks like I'm reacting off of my level. Maybe I should have got in at the bottom here. Either way, I am waiting for the pullback here on USCAD. I am going to try and get in here. I do feel like I'm going to get US dollar strength at some point. So basically, we got the news. We had a huge push up right there. We're now pulling back off of that news data. And I think my demand zone right here on USCAD could potentially hold for me here. So let's see if that comes down. I need that to come down about 9 pips still on UCAD. Shout out to Moretti Armando in Argentina. Love me some Javier Malay. I know it hasn't worked as well. Tomorrow is Fed news. Are we going to stream tomorrow? Possibly. I might stream GU is looking good. Yeah, do I want to look at that USDCAD? Where's the do I want to look at this one? Oh, yeah, I should have stayed in my USDCAD. Look, it came back down. I would have won this trade if I stayed in this trade. I had this trade go against me, sadly, yesterday. Not in VIP, though. In VIP is looking good. Here we are pushing up aggressively. I don't like that we're pushing up so aggressively. I'm hoping we start to hold this level at some point. US dollar strength. I am expecting US dollar strength to push me down to my TP2 here. I do have a break-even set, but I'm in good shape. All-time high on silver. Euro Swiss franc. I could take a look at. I don't know if I have a Euro Swiss franc. Oh, there it is, a minor. Yeah, so do have a minor. Do have a decent range set up here as well on Euro Swiss franc. I have my range high and I have my range low set, and we have the break of the range right here, and we're getting a significant pullback. May have a Euro Swiss franc trade. Let me just, I don't know why it's not showing me my spreads anymore. It used to show me my spreads anymore. What am I doing wrong, Vapool? I can't seem to, if I pull up my market watch here, you know, it used to show me the spread on the right side. Oh crap, where did I lose that? I lost that. There it is. Oh, Nitro's talking about hitting 5% with the robot this morning. Very nice. So I'm right-clicking on this. And it used to give me a button to spread. Right, where is my spread? It's not showing me spread. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where's the spread? What am I missing here? What am I blowing right now? What's going on, Tom Jerry? I want to know what the spread is on this pair. Column / spread. Columns. There it is. Columns and where is the spread? Where is the spread? There it is. Okay. I'm back in business. All right. Now let's show all. And he wants Euro Swiss franc. Spread is 2. Okay, so I can take this trade potentially here and put this back where it belongs. I'll put you back where you belong. I want that daily change out of there too. I don't like that daily change. Get that daily change out of there. Okay, very nice. Okay, Market Watch, get back in there. All right, let's take a look at this one a little bit further. Shout out to Nitro there. Let's go through the chat a little bit here. Look, we got some traders here looking for some setups. Very nice. Very nice. Few more wins for my 2 robots. Shout out to Pat, absolute legend. There you go. How about that? Showing some results from the robot. These are all client results. No one is getting paid to show those results, okay? That's just what's going on. So this guy seems to be complaining about how I'm doing my stream trading. Deleted. See you later. It was it was 1 trade. Just because I have 4 positions, that's not 4 trades. If you don't like the way that I live stream, don't watch it, baby. All right, what else do I have going on here? Let me get out of my Outlook. So I was potentially looking to get in here. It looks like there's a reaction off of this demand. I might have missed that one. How's my NZD USD going? We're finally going to start rejecting, right? Same as gold. You know, I'd be looking more to sell gold off of this level right here. I was looking more to buy gold from the bottom. I'm looking at my ranges and I'm trying to pick a trade. I'm looking at my ranges and I'm trying to pick a trade. USCAD, that's reacting. USCAD, I was looking to get in here, so it's a little bit lower. I'm trying to get a sniper entry this morning. That's about 6 pips away right now. A little bit more pullback before we see USD strength, please. If I can't get a trade, maybe we'll get a stream trade going. Oh, how to join the Discord? It's free. Free Discord, link in the description. I offer a lot of free things. You know, the Discord's free. The free Telegram is free. I give free analysis in the Telegram. I give free analysis in the Discord. I give free analysis on my Twitter. I give free analysis on my Instagram. I work too much. That is the problem. I do work way too much. But, you know, I'm still young-ish. I'm 40. When I'm 42, I'll retire. I'm kidding. I'll never retire. I can't retire. So really just waiting on this one. I gave Drew the robot for free. There was 2, because in the video there was 2 winners, and Drew was one of those winners. You can't afford to lose me. I can't afford to lose you either. So we're in this thing. I wonder if my dog has to take a crap. I'm going to let her out the back. Yeah, Pablo. Pablo got it as well. He's usually in the stream too. I got hockey tonight at like 11:15. It sucks. Is GU coming close? Let's go take a look at GU for Mo. GU, very, very similar setup here. I wouldn't mind getting in on GU. Something like that. Let me take a closer look. The problem here is, you know, we're kind of back into my range. You know what I mean? We're kind of back into my range. So, you know, I like to trade from the top of the range here. And we're kind of, you know, if I'm getting in here, we're kind of at that middle of the range. So I need a really significant pullback to get in at GU. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in. USCAD's a little bit better here, and it is coming close. Now, I am catching a lot of red candles because of the news this morning, so do be cautious. Don't take my trade. But you could see I have my levels set up nicely here. I have the level, this is the bottom of my macro range and the top of my macro range. You got to get back to that. And I want to be buying, you know, near the bottom area, because then there's just more move to the upside. Have my stop loss below that level. And that is just a hard stop there, guys. I think we don't need to grid this stuff anymore until I get the robot to manage my trades. I can't seem to get the hybrid execution trading working yet. I just haven't tested it enough. I didn't want to test it the first time on stream. So it looks like I'm getting pretty close to entry. Hopefully I could get a sniper here. It's about 2.3 pips away from entry on UCAD. So let's go through my reasons right now to let you know, kind of what I'm thinking about on this position, why I'm going to take this trading position. One, we have orb break out the top. Right, and that was a significant break too. That was a significant break. 3, we have US dollar strength because of JOLTS news, right? We have level of demand to enter. 5, entering at bottom of macro. Let's space that. the macro range, 6. We have a pullback, a discounted. Let's just put discounted price. Fib. I'll show you that one in a second. So these are the reasons that I have for this trading position. Now, I am going against the EMA, so that's a flaw in this trade, against EMA. Okay, so something like that right there. Damn, I don't want this to react up now. I need this to come back down a little bit to get my entry here. I hope I didn't miss that one. I'm really trying to get my sniper entry on again, trying to get back to where I was before. Yeah, lost on the 10th trade. If I held that trade longer, I could have won it, but you know, it's a real trading account. I didn't want to let it go against me too much. Shout out to Pablo Arene. He's here. Okay, so waiting for that pullback still. You could see again. So what I'm looking at right here as I zoom out is the range, right? So the macro range, right? We have the top level, we have the bottom level. Price is clearly bouncing off of these levels, right? So I expect price to stay within this range for a while, right? Now, that doesn't mean it can't break out. Look, it broke out down here. If that happens, I'll lose the position. That's just part of the risk that I have to take, right? All I'm doing is playing probabilities here, and the probability is, in my opinion, that we're going to bounce within the range. I prefer the range. I've got about 10 pips on the stop. I got to take profit about 20. I will take some profit somewhere here. And I'll be trading some pretty big lots on this position as well. Let me take a look at my VIP position. Ah, man, I went break even here. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I bet now I'm going to react off of this level now. That makes me want to sell off of this level, to be honest. That's right where I entered before. I feel like that's a pretty good sell right there on NZD USD. So I had that position up for a few $1,000s right there. Unusual join activity. I guess a lot of people just joined the Discord. Shout out to all those people joining the Discord. I appreciate you. I'm very close to getting into my USCAD here. Very, very close to getting into the USCAD here. You can see this is my level. Let's look at the DXY. So the DXY reacted aggressively off of that level, right? I told you we had that gap there, and that gap there pushed the price down aggressively on the US dollar. Now the US dollar is coming to a level of demand, and that level of demand is going to coincide with my entry here on USCAD. So hopefully we can get to both of these demand levels, and then I can get into this USCAD buy position this morning. Looks pretty good to me. I hope it looks good to you as well. And that's just what I'm thinking. I'm just kind of waiting on this one position. It's very close. It is just about 3.5 pips from my entry. And I should be on stream again tomorrow. I should be on stream. I've been on stream a lot lately. I plan on doing some more streaming. A lot of hackers on Discord. What do you mean? How can a hacker be on Discord? I've had no problems with my Discord. We've had no issues on the Discord at all with any hackers. We've got a lot of people pretending to be me trying to scam, but no hackers, you know. We have had 0 reports of hackers, and the Discord's been up for a month. So if you had a problem with a hacker, you should probably provide some context. Any scalping view on gold? Yeah, sure, let me take a look at gold for you there. GU sell at the trend line. So you entered a GU sell. Yeah, GU sell. It is pushing down. I considered it myself. I just didn't like the range here. You know, you can see price has been mostly contained within this range, and we are breaking out to the bottom. So there could be that break and retest. But generally, I'm a bit worried the price is just going to come back into that range because price has been in that range for such a long period of time. Now, USCAD is reacting a little bit earlier than I would have liked here. This is a kind of disappointing. I was very close to my entry, which was right here, and now we're getting the explosive move up, which is kind of what I was expecting. I was just hoping that we could get down a little bit further on my pullback. You know, if I were to have got in right here and the price moved to up here, I could already be take profit one there and be looking at a real break even. So you joined a different Discord and you bought the premium and then your account got hacked and you got locked out. Well, you know, that would never happen with me. I don't sell anything on Discord. There have been people that have like lost their phone and stuff on Telegram, and I just give, you know, the people that pay for the VIP Telegram, and they email me and I just give them free access again. You know, I just reactivate their account, no problem. What's the difference between Forex Fury and the Trade with Pat robot? Huge difference, huge difference. They're completely different. That's the question I'm answering right there. I throw that on there. So basically, the Trade with Pat robot and the Forex Fury robot are 10 years apart. These systems are 10 years apart. So the strategies are completely different. My coding team in 10 years is completely different. The Trade with Pat robot comes with settings that are a bit more more plug and play. The Forex Fury robot takes a little bit more effort. Obviously, I have clients that have like 6-10 licenses with Forex Fury, so they love it. But I do think the Trade with Pat robot is a bit more beginner friendly and, you know, focused more on that long-term gain. Whereas Forex Fury, I know a lot of people use it to try and like flip accounts quickly and do a lot of crazy stuff, you know, unless they're using that the range filter. Looks like I might have missed my entry on this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold for a potential opportunity. Yeah, you know, could sell gold right now. Looks like we're rejecting off of this level. We got the bearish engulfing. I kind of want to take a sell here on gold. Vapul, what do you think about getting in? Oh, I got to get my dog into the house. Vapul, look at this one. I think I may sell gold here. Relax, gold. Relax, gold. Don't leave me right now. Everything's leaving me right now as I'm trying to make my decisions. Did I miss my USCAD? Yeah. Well, that's too bad. You know, I got it right. I just didn't get my entry. Look, I was 2 pips away from a sniper, right? That's a nice looking position. I hope that analysis, at the very least, helped you make a decision. Let me take a look at gold. I'm thinking about selling gold here. Again, it is opposite the EMA, which I don't like. We do seem to be kind of bouncing, but we are at the top of my range here. So I do like sells from this level. I haven't gotten the break out the bottom of the orb, which is a little bit concerning. I think if price comes to the top of the range, though, I think I'm going to sell gold off of this level this morning. Again, this doesn't have my orb, but it is a level that I like. I do like this as the level to sell from. So let's see if price can kind of tap to this level and then shoot down. My USCAD analysis was perfect. Just missed my entry. You could see right there. See, this is where scaling in would have been nice, because if I was scaling in, I probably would have entered somewhere in this FVG, and then, you know, I'd obviously be winning the trade right now. But I know the scale in, some people don't like the scale in, so I'm not locked on it either. See, the DXY is now gaining strength. Again, DXY also wasn't able to retrace the 100%. If we take a look at the Fibonacci here from the bottom to the top of the move, it was pretty close to that 85%, which is a level that I really like. That's why I got that marked out in blue there. So that could have been my entry point, the 85% retracement. And on USCAD, let's take a look. Same sort of thing. If I take my Fibonacci, I measure it from the bottom of the move to the top of the move right here, you could see it was just inches away from the 85. So even if I used my 85, I would not have got into this trading position. But I definitely had a good feeling about that one. Oh well, what can you do? I look for more trading opportunities. Now I'm up 1 in VIP this morning. Had a nice win and then a break even. And now I'm looking for more wins live on stream, because that's what I do. How are you guys doing? You guys have any wins? Buy or sell in gold? I'm looking more for sells on gold right now. I'm just trying to find a level that I really like. You know, this also could be just a wick entry right there. I could sell off of that level. We are trading from the top of the range, which is where I want to be trading from. So I may consider that on gold. Again, this is against the EMA, but we seem to be kind of, you know, we're kind of ranging inside the EMA right now, so I don't think it's necessarily a big deal. But I may sell gold in a minute here and just see how it plays out. See if I could get a pullback to this level right here. You think gold is a solid buy? I'm more of a range trader. So as I explain right here, you can see price has been contained by the range right now. And so I'm expecting price to continue to be contained by that range. The price ranges 80% of the time. So if I am following that market dynamic, then this would be a sell for me. You're welcome to go against me, obviously. It does look like I'm getting it right so far. We have a bit of a push down. I was waiting for a little bit more of a pullback here, but look, we are getting the reaction I'm expecting. I may just have missed the entry on this one again. Yeah. Even as a swing trade, let me take a look at the swing trade for you here. If I look at the 4-hour time frame. Now, even as a swing trade, if you're looking for buys, the levels that I have marked up are pretty good levels on the 4-hour time frame. So really, you would want to be waiting for price to come down to this level here in order to get your buy. You would want to be getting your sell from this level right here. So I still don't see how it's a buy when the price is all the way up here in the range. I want price to come down to the bottom of that range in order to get my buys. I want my sells from the top of the range. Simple trading, but very important to recognize the importance of range trading and understanding that the range holds the price. You know, there are less breakouts than we want, I know. And then when I get it wrong every once in a while, that's fine. Every once in a while it does break out, but the breakouts are less likely. Please do live swing trades. It's kind of boring. I would have a chart, chart open for a very long time. I would never win on stream. I don't think people actually are interested in that. I think people like it when I'm on the run and hitting the trades hard and fast. Am I in a gold trade yet? No. You could see in the bottom left-hand side of the screen, I am in no trades right now. I was looking to get into a sell here. Didn't actually come to my entry, and it's going down. USCAD, I was looking to get into a buy. It just missed my entry right there and shot up. So 2 trades this morning. Was cautious on. Both of these would have been wins. Is Bitcoin having a good morning? Absolutely. Bitcoin is pumping a little bit this morning. Now Bitcoin is at the top of its range, right? You got to understand, this is the range right here. So we are now at the top of the range. You could see here where that's the tippy top right there. And then you could see the bottom of our Bitcoin range is about here, right? That level right there. And then there's the bottom tip right there. So again, so it's all about kind of setting up this range. I'm doing that on the 4-minute, the 5-minute, doesn't really matter. So price is generally going to be contained by this range, right? If you were buying from the bottom of the range right here, you would have been doing very well, right? Buying, say, it's close enough to the bottom of the range, I'll buy it here, and you would have won the trade. Now it's at the top of the range. But Bitcoin is a volatile asset, so Bitcoin will break out a little bit more than other assets. Same as gold too. Both of those can be quite difficult at times to get the right reaction that you want. We are now filling this fair value gap on gold here. So potentially this imbalance may push the price up to my entry and give me an opportunity to get into the trade. My buy limit on UCAD, I might as well cancel that one. I'm afraid that I missed my entry there on UCAD. Let me close that. So I just have this limit order now on gold. I might be missing this one too. You could see here, would have been a perfect entry. Gold looks like it would have been a perfect entry as well. My scalping analysis is on point this morning, making sure that I'm trading from these range. Can you copy me? I don't want you to copy my trades here, but I do have a VIP trading room that comes with a free copy trader that will plug and play some of my analysis onto your charts. Take a look at that. $50 for your trade. I already answered this right here, so I guess I have to put the picture on the screen. So he said, can you copy me? I have a trade copier in my VIP room. The link is in the video description. That's a paid service, obviously. As for my trades on stream, I don't want you to copy these. The stream trades are a bit riskier, okay? These are riskier trading positions. The VIP, I'm doing much more higher time frame analysis, and I'm working with 2 other analysts at the same time. What I do on stream here is more education and is more entertainment, right? So you're going to see me make more mistakes on stream, do stupid stuff on stream. I just want you to understand that's just how it is. I try to be as professional as I can on stream, but come on, man, I gotta chill at some point. I'm chilling with the chat. Sold Euro USD for 2 wins. Let's go ahead and take a look at your sell. Very nice, very nice. Reacted off the top of this level right here. You can see broke through, retest of my level, and then shot down after obviously breaking out of this level right here. You know, my concern was that we may we were kind of low in the range, you know what I mean? Generally when I'm low in the range, I want to buy. Generally if I'm high in the range, I want to sell. So on this one, we are kind of in the middle of the range. You could see right there, the distance is very similar. So didn't have a ton of conviction on taking that one myself, but I'm glad that you were able to hit that. Can you enter a trade on gold? Now you could do whatever you want. I'm not here to give you advice on a trade by trade basis. What you do is up to you. How you trade is up to you. But do trade safely, all right? You killed it today, Ivan? All right, Ivan, let me go take a look at the Discord. Ivan pumped some wins with the trade with Pat Robot today. Let's take a look at Ivan. Does he have some results up? A small quick win on SPX. There we go. Nice win for you. We got a nice win for Ruckus. And yeah, it's pretty much just wins across the board here. Oh, here's Where's Nitro? Where's Nitro's right here. He got 5% today. He hasn't posted it. He looks like he was hitting some wins on oil, but someone's got some wins here on oil and Euro USD. Here on Euro USD, looks like everyone's doing quite well with the robot this morning. Happy to see the trade with Pat Robot bringing consistent profits to traders. You know, my latest project, I'm really proud about it. Really proud about the trade with Pat Robot. You know, at some point I'm gonna think it's a better trader than I am. I do love trading robots. Well, what am I gonna do here? It's about 11 a.m. I am Canadian, absolutely. All right, I gotta stop talking to my friends. I gotta talk to the chat. You guys matter. You guys matter the most. Am I sticking to majors? I don't know. There was a Euro Swiss franc I was looking at a little bit. I was thinking about taking this, but it was kind of more in the middle of the range. You can see we are getting a reaction off of my level now, so I could have took that. I feel like my analysis is really sharp this morning. I sadly haven't been able to get into anything. Like, look at my USCAD entry here. It was absolutely fantastic. I just didn't get it. And my gold was pretty nice too. I have a bit of a gold range right there, huh? That's a micro range on that one. That's a little range. So gold may come to my entry still at this level right here. Like to get into something this morning. Where's my take profit on gold? I don't have a take profit set. I am a price action trader. I only put the box on the screen to show you. I will monitor my trade live and make my decisions live. I do not have a set stop loss. I do not have a set take profit. You have to be very careful. Don't copy my trades. Unless you have the skills to manage trading positions, you're not going to be a successful trader. So I don't want you to copy my trades because you may not be able to manage them the way that I can. You know, my concern is when I'm, you know, kind of sniping the market this well, that when I finally do get into a trade, that's the one that screws me. The main aspect of this trade that I like is that I'm trading the top of my range here. So basically the main concept is the price is going to maintain within the range. Might get into this one here. I'm coming pretty close to an entry. Okay, I am in on gold here this morning. Let's see if I could wick off of this reaction. Hopefully I can do as good as I did on USCAD here. I don't want to go cold. Now, what happened the last time I lost a trade on stream, I went pretty cold. So please don't copy my trading position, obviously. You know, I'm happy with my entry here. It's at a nice level. This level has reacted a few times. If it breaks out, it breaks out. There's nothing I can really do about that. I've won my VIP trade this morning. I've won all my robot trades this morning. On stream yesterday, I took a pretty bad loss after 9 straight wins. Trying to get back in the mind state for another win here. And, you know, I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. I like the reaction I'm seeing here, but I'm a bit nervous after yesterday's bad loss. I had yesterday as a win. It was an awesome win, and then I kind of screwed it myself. So my psychology's a little bit soft right now, I gotta be honest. And I'm just hoping that my levels hold. This trade, jeez, it's going against me right away. I had my USDCAD was perfect. My Euro Swiss franc was perfect. My gold, of course, is going to screw me. So as for an SL, it'll just have to be above the range. That's all I can do. And that's going to be a hard SL if it goes. What the hell is going against? What the hell's happening to me this morning? What am I doing wrong right now? Okay, let's react off of that level. Maybe I should have had a higher entry on this trading position. But that is the protection that I'm going to have. Yeah, gold is aggressive. You hit your TP? Alright, I'm happy that you hit your take profit. Hopefully I can hit some take profit as well here soon. You told me to close that in profit yesterday. Yeah, I got a little bit greedy yesterday. You said that it would break out. Look, everyone is all of a sudden a multimillionaire trader in the chat today. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm broke. I guess I'm just an idiot, huh? What the hell's going on? Oh well, you're just watching me for fun. Let's see if I can react off of this level. I kind of want to scale in here. I know I told you I wouldn't. Kind of want to do just one scale in, but I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll just hold my trade. Do I use volume? Not much, no. I kind of just monitor the volume by looking at the candles. Based on how big the candles are, like this candle right here tells me that there's some volume in the market here for sure. Yeah, Bitcoin had a nice push up. Bitcoin at 92.9. Look, almost at 3 here. Look at this thing. Breaking out of every single level that could potentially hold it, you know. That is scary because, you know, I like range trading, right? So I would have been looking to kind of, you know, respect one of these levels here. And that's what I was trying to do on gold as well. You could see gold, I'm hoping, is going to respect this level right here, but it doesn't appear to be yet. I'm just sitting at floating minus 13. But that's my stop. If it breaks out like Bitcoin has, that's my stop, and I'm out. You know, if I win, I win. I lose, I lose. You always lose on gold. I always lose on gold on stream. I always win on gold in VIP. I don't understand why. I guess you know, we need Joe for gold. Maybe Joe's better at trading gold than I am, because Joe keeps telling me what the hell to do with gold lately, to be honest. Do I want more coffee or do I switch to water? Let's see. Yeah, switching to water. I think I screwed it. I don't know, man. What can you do? I guess I'm trading the one day when ranges aren't going to hold. It held here. It held here. It held here. Look, it held at all of these levels. And then it's going to break out on me. The one time on stream it's going to break out on me. Come on, man. Screw off. That's just back-to-back streams. I mean, you know, last stream was nice. I got a win. I got a second win. I make a stupid decision. And then boom. Now I'm losing again. God damn. What can you do? I'm trading 3 lots, but you know, I'm not scaling in. Look at the H4 time frame. I thought it was on my side. Yeah, H4 time frame is definitely on my side. I don't know you guys saying, look at the H4 time frame. Look at the H4 time frame. Respected the level. Respected the level. Respected the level. Respected the level. My range is set. I have my range set. I'm trading from the top of the range. Price ranges 80% of the time. 80%. So if the trade goes against me, that's the 20%. Okay? That's the 20%. What can I do? There's nothing I could do about that. If this is the one time that it goes against me, but the higher time frame analysis is telling me that I'm selling from the right place. Maybe I need Joe in here to tell me what to do, because we just keep winning in our VIP room. I think I'm at like, what, 6 wins in a row in VIP on stream. You know, I had 9 wins in a row. Okay, so don't kill me here. W if you followed all your rules. What rules? This is my rule. I guess I didn't have the breakout the bottom, right? I didn't have the breakout the bottom. So that's my problem. I didn't follow that rule. I respected this level. But my main rule is always trading from the top of the range, and that is what I'm doing, because I don't expect price to break out, but it does look like it's trying to break out on me. Because the orb is less important to the range. The orb is less important to the range. The overall range is more important than the orb. Do you understand? So for me, what's more important to me than the range is this. Support, resistance, right? And that's 4 hour. That's a 4. Right now we're at a 4-hour level of resistance. So I'm expecting price to reject off of the 4-hour level of resistance. The same way I'm expecting price to respect the 4-hour level of support, right? Buying from here and selling from here, right? So that is kind of just what I'm looking at. Now, if it breaks out, I lose the trade, but breakouts are very rare in trading. We have to understand that. So there's a chance, look, there's a chance I come down here. There's a chance it's a breakout, right? We don't really know yet. I am getting closer to that break even right there, floating 1400. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. That's fine, right? In the end, if my trading account is going up, that's the main thing. And my trading accounts have been going up for many, many years, all right? So we'll see. I'll stick to this one, and maybe it wins. Don't say that I lost. I have not lost. This, you know, there is a problem with traders that can't handle drawdown. Now, this, again, maybe it breaks out, it goes against me, I lose the trade, that's fine, but this is not a loss. No, this is a live trading account. You can see right up here, I'll just take a screenshot and I'll post it right there on the chart so you can see that is a real account. These are real trading conditions. That's why, you know, I'm not always getting the best commissions. I'm not always getting the best spreads. You get better conditions on a demo account. Now, can I respect that 4-hour level of resistance? Maybe, maybe not. You know, maybe I got into this trade a little bit too early. It's okay. Either way, I'm going to trust my trading idea, and we're going to see if we could trade down from this level. It's not the end of the world. But I do think that you guys got to understand that drawdowns do happen. They do occur. It's just part of the trading game. You got to be patient. Gold is manipulated. Thanks, brother. And also, yeah, let's not like all of a sudden lose our minds. You know, I win 9 trades in a row and I lose 1 trade. That doesn't make me a bad trader, okay? That's still a 90% win rate. The short link is not working below. It's just at FX Trade with Pat, like this, at FX Trade with Pat. And if you go to that Instagram, you'll see I have a check mark. So, and also I will not message you. So if you do follow me, why sell? My 14-minute gold strat. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm selling because I'm at a 4-hour level of resistance right here. So you can see here, I have my chart marked up. We're at the 4-hour level of resistance. We respected the level here. I'm expecting price to respect the level here. If there is some manipulation, if price comes up here and then comes down, you know, fakes me out, that sucks. That's too bad. That's part of life. But this is what I'm expecting. I have my support down here on the 4-hour. I have my resistance right here on the 4-hour, and I'm just hoping that the resistance is able to hold. And if the resistance is able to hold, I'll win the trade. If not, I'll lose the trade. It didn't have the orb. I didn't use the orb on this trade, so maybe that's a mistake. Obviously, I should always use the orb. I use the orb on stream all the time, so I should use the orb more consistently. But, you know, to me, the most important thing are my levels. More important than the orb are the levels. Selling from that resistance, buying from that support. Prices come all the way up to this level right here. Okay, we're all the way up there. Now, this is a level that I want to sell down from because that gives me the most ability to get the most out of the trade. Now, if it knocks me out, it knocks me out. That is just a part of trading. Everyone's got to understand that. I'm not going to be scaling into this trading position. I'm just going to be taking it for what it is. It's either a win or it's a loss. Okay, it's something like that. Okay, is what it is. Someone is spamming earlier. Okay, we should spam. I don't lose mine, but I'm happy first in profit and then running in loss. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate you, John. Thanks for joining us today. If this H1 closed bullish, let's take a look at the H1 time frame. Yeah, ideally, we don't want that to close above here, right? Above that level right there. Ideally, close below that level, but that's, you know, 50 minutes away. So I don't think we're going to be able to worry about that. And there it is. That's what it looks like on the 1-hour time frame, which is, again, you can see prices held here, prices held like here a bunch, price held here a bunch. Uh-oh. That almost knocked me out, didn't it? That almost knocked me out. We have wicked here a couple of times and then shot down off of that level as well. But this is what it looks like on the 1-hour time frame right now. I do some scalping on stream. If I'm off stream, like in my VIP trading room, I do day trades and swing trades. Scalping's tough, right? So scalping is kind of something that you have to do on stream if you want people to actually watch you. But scalping is tough, right? You know, my trading robots do scalping as well. Where did I learn to trade? Jeez, I don't know. I've been trading for 17 years. I never really did a course. You know, I would read articles and forums and then just kind of experiment. And then a lot of trading robots. So I learned a lot from robots. Does the level become weaker for a sell? Yeah, it's a weaker level now, but it doesn't mean anything. It's held so many times before. It's still a nice level. It's still a higher time frame level. I wouldn't say that I feel very confident in the position right now. It looks pretty ugly, to be honest. I'm almost out of this thing already. And if that's the case, that's the case. Hopefully not, but you know, what can you do? I sell from my resistance. Ideally, I think I should have waited to see if I could get a close below this level, but it sucks because my USCAD was perfect. If you look at my USCAD here, I wanted to enter here to go up to here, and it would have been a TP2 right there. Man, it's just one of those days. Luckily, I hit my VIP winner, so as long as I'm hitting my VIP winners, everyone in VIP is happy. I'm still cruising. Join VIP, link in the description. Last HOU from the H4 is SOW. What the hell are you even talking about? There is a stop loss. It's right here. I almost hit it already. But hey, that's the manipulation. Now we're coming back down, baby. Come on. Give me some juice. The SL is too high for you. Well, if the SL was down here, I would have lost the trade already. Hopefully this is the manipulation and I could come down, but we're still much closer to the stop loss than we are our take profit, which would be around down here. Ideally, I would come to about this level, the TP1, and then go break even, and then TP2 that thing. Oh well, what can we do? The comeback is real. I hope the comeback is real. I don't want to be above this level here. I don't like coming above that wick. When I come above that wick, I get super nervous, but what can you do? What can you do? Oh no. That was close. That was close. Yeah, it looks like it's breaking out on me. It's too bad. Come on back, please. Don't break out on me. That's manipulation. And I don't like it when it's above this level. When it gets above this level, I feel like I'm really losing this thing. Oh, well. I do market orders a lot of the time in VIP. Again, I trade very differently in VIP than I do on stream. Just grid in. I'm not gonna grid in after yesterday. That was too risky yesterday. I don't lose every stream. I had a 9-trade win streak until yesterday, so I don't know what to do to show you guys. Why do people talk crazy about me online? I have more fans than I have haters, that's for sure. But, you know, I'm sure people are upset to see me in a Porsche and building a mansion when they're losing, right? That's just a part of life. The trade with Pat Copier has always worked on MT5. I had my coding team look at it. Thank you, appreciate that. Now, guys, it doesn't matter here. Like, I'm here to educate you. I'm here to entertain you. You know, I'll teach you the things that I know. I'll give you some analysis, some education. But if you think I'm a bad trader, you don't have to watch the stream. Or Maybe you want to watch the stream because I'm a bad trader and you want to do the opposite of what I say, right? Maybe you want to do the opposite. I don't care. You know, you do whatever you do. My goal here is to talk with the community and just kind of chill out. You know, hit that like button, please. Appreciate you. You know, if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Do I look good? Do I look bad? I don't know. I'm not really a guru here, guys. You know, I'm a developer. I create trading robots. I trade manually. I test different strategies. You know, these gurus are bullshit. Can I show my FX book? I have many my FX book accounts. Sure, let's take a look at some of my FX book accounts. I'm the only trader that's going to show you my FX book account. Here's one. This account is up 13% per month, an absolute gain of 76%. Track record verified. Very nice. Here's another trading account right here, up 11.52%. Very nice. That's doing 4% a month, drawdown 2.9%. What else? Here is a trading account. I did 100%. I did 10 grand in 4 days with that trading account. Here's another trading account here. This one I did 150% from October 24th to September 5th. Here is another trading account right here, a 406% gain. Yeah, there's some drawdown on this one, but a $3,000 deposit up to about $12,000. So there's a lot of trading accounts. All of those are my live trading accounts. Does that mean that I'm the best trader in the world? No, and it's fine, guys. It's fine. I'm not worried about the haters at all, and I'm not focused on them at all. It is what it is, you guys. I win some trades, I lose some trades. It's not a big deal. Watch or don't watch. The whole point of this is kind of more just like for the community, to entertain, to educate a little bit. No problems, you know, no problems. Again, I don't really want to be like I'm a guru, okay? I win trades, I lose trades. The people that tell you that they are the best traders in the world or whatever are not the best traders in the world, okay? It's just that's the case. I'm a bit more humble than that. You know, I'll have fun on here and I'll scream I'm the best trader in the world, but I'm not a guru. I'm not selling you a $1,000 course. I give you tools that help you with your trading. I give you analysis and signals. In the things that I sell, you know, the things that I sell have done well, right? Like the VIP trading room, I've been doing it for 4 years. We've had over 1,000 members for about 4 years, right? So my robots, my robots have tens of thousands of clients. I'm not your guru. I'm no guru. No one opened this trade. Let's see if we can respect this level. It would be a cool one to come back from, right? After being all the way up here, I'd love to come back. We're at a much better place here than we were up here. I'd love to come all the way down here. I know the haters would be really mad, but whatever. This shouldn't happen frequently. You're a senior trader. I don't think that's true at all. I think that senior traders lose all the time. Again, you know, we could look at the record here on stream. The record on stream's fantastic, but I don't care. You know, I'm here to have some fun, win or lose. All right, win or lose, I'm here to have some fun. It's just part. It's just part of trading. Whatever I'll lose on stream, I'll make back in my VIP trading room. I'll make back from my trading robots. This is about the daily time frame. Let's take a look at the daily time frame that you're talking about. The daily time frame again is in the range. So I think we're just looking at things a little bit differently. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. For me, I'm seeing this level holding and this level holding. So I'm trying to buy from this level and sell from this level, okay? I guess you're more of a breakout trader than I am. I'm not much of a breakout trader. I'm more of a range trader. So I don't feel like I'm fighting against the trend here. I know that that's how you feel and that's how you trade. And that's absolutely fine. I'm more of a range trader. So when price comes to the top of the range, I'm looking to sell. When price comes to the bottom of the range, which is down here, I'm looking to buy. And that's kind of my main indication as a trader. Now, it doesn't always work, right? If it breaks out, it goes against me. I lose. But we do know, based on the historical facts, as long as you set your ranges well, the price ranges 80% of the time, and it only trends 20% of the time, okay? And I know you've heard me say that a million times, but that is the truth, okay? So what else is going on? I've got hockey tonight, and my hockey game's at like 11:15 p.m. or something. It's late as hell. I wonder if I should live stream it. You know, watch me play some hockey. I'll put a camera on my head, and you could see someone beat me up because I'm skinny. God bless you, Tom Jerry. I would not put a parlay on me, you know. Maybe I would put a parlay on this trade before I'd put it on me playing hockey, man. I'm 40 years old, so a lot of these kids can fly by me now. How come I have very low spreads on gold? Because I have a very, very good broker. Shout out to the sponsor of the channel, AAAFX. Link in the video description if you want to sign up with the broker. I get a commission, and that's how you could support the channel. Hate to see me in drawdown. Oh, it's fine, Max. Maybe I win it, maybe I lose it. You know, if I did scale in right there, it would have been a nice win, Vapool. Maybe we should have done it after all. Right? If we scaled in right here, I could have TP'd there easy, but people don't love the scale in, so I got to be careful. Come on, baby. Come back to daddy. Respect that level. We've had our manipulation already. It's time to come back to daddy. Would have been nice to get a better entry. If I could have got in here, this trade would have been feeling a bit nicer, but we're here. I want to come to here, and then I want to come to here. That's what I want to happen. What else is going on? FX quotes. Are you talking trash or something? Are you rich? FX quotes? Are you rich? Maybe we pull up the mansion pictures for FX quotes. Let's take a look at the mansion for FX quotes a little bit. There you go. There you go, FX quotes. There you go. How's it look? How does it look? And go, oh, he's not gonna get that. That's not real. That's not real, right? He's not really building a $4 million mansion. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it then. Let's see it. You're the one in my chat talking trash. Let's see what you got. Let's prove it. 2 goose buys transactions. You can't even speak English. Ease PC. Dude, you're ESL. You don't even live in this country. Can you sell now? No, never copy my trades. Yeah, like why are you in the chat? You're a nerd. Come on, baby. Come back to daddy. Oh, Ivan, it's okay. I'm having some fun with it, right? I'm just having fun. Look, win or lose, it's all right. Come on, baby. Come back to daddy. Respect the 4-hour resistance for me. Let's go. Where do you live right now, Ivan? UK? What do you think about the UK right now? I know that's the news is crazy about, you know, immigration and all that stuff. Is any of that real, or is that just the news being the news? Alright, I think this idiot's gotta go. Yeah, well, it's fine. You know, I'm happy to talk with a hater every once in a while, but if the guy is just being, you know, rude to the people in the chat, you know, you can be mean to me. That's absolutely fine. I can take it. I'll drive somewhere in my Porsche later. It's no big deal. You know, I'll look at the tens of millions of dollars that I have. But I don't want anyone being rude to the people in the chat. If anyone's rude to the chat, that's not fair. That's not, you know, I'm a public figure, so you can talk trash to me. You talking so much like a guru. I'm not a guru. I'm just stating facts. Gurus say that they're the best traders in the world. I don't say that I'm the best trader in the world, right? That's the difference between me and a guru. Would I scale in? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to scale in much on stream. I think I'm going to go back to the old way. If I start using the robot on stream, I'll scale a little bit. I'm not worried about the haters. Again, you can hate all you want. That's fine. I have no problem with it. I'm a public figure, okay? I don't know why you lost. I told you, don't copy my trades. Guys, my stream trades are higher risk, okay? If you want the best trades, join my VIP. Right now, I'm just looking for this level to hold is why I'm in this trade. So you can see here, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, we're at 4-hour resistance. I'm expecting the 4-hour resistance to hold. I'm hoping the 4-hour resistance can hold. You can see I would sell from the 4-hour resistance and I would buy from the 4-hour support. I am a range trader. That is my main thing that I look at when I'm looking at the markets, is just buying from these ranges, buying from the bottom, selling from the top. I do expect price to trade in ranges for the majority of the time. This trade hasn't gone my way. It's possible it breaks out. You know, if it breaks out, I lose the trade. It's not the end of the world. Again, it's okay. You know, it's okay. Don't you worry. Yo, how you doing, Muhammad? I gotta brush my teeth. I'll be back in a second. I just gotta brush my teeth. My teeth feel gross as hell right now. Brushing teeth. BRB. Okay, I'll be right back. I just gotta brush my teeth. Don't lose while I'm gone. Lose when I'm here. still kind of at that same spot, huh? Not really getting much movement here. Are my teeth nice and clean? What do you think? Nice and clean? I hope so. You don't trade gold. I love gold. This is the best year I've ever had on gold. That being said, my gold win rate on stream hasn't been as good as my VIP room. My VIP, I've been over 70% with my gold all year, so. But that's a lot of Joe too. Joe's been very good in VIP. I gotta say, Joe's been very good. Joe was on stream yesterday. I don't know if you guys caught it. Joe was on stream yesterday. If Joe was on stream today, he might have told me not to take this trade, but too bad. Gold didn't treat you well, so you left. Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of people that don't like gold. Shout out to you in Jakarta. How you doing? How much return can you expect from my trading robot in a month? I like doing this every once in a while. We go like this. There you go. Put that up on there. All right. So I wouldn't tell you to expect anything. Okay, that's not a word that I would use. But it really depends on how much you're risking. What you're going to want to do is look at my live trading accounts. Okay, so I have a bunch of live trading accounts where I'm running the robot with the exact settings. I do have to upload the settings again, but with the exact settings that I'm using. And, you know, most of the time I've been hitting about 4%, sometimes 2% in a single month with very low risk settings. And during that, there will be times of drawdown. Sometimes those extended drawdowns are longer than others. But for the most part, it's been going very, very well. Don't really want it to break out of this level. Don't like the looks of that, do I? No, I don't like the looks of that. Micro lots, just low lots. You know, if you have micro lots, you could trade micro lots. It's really up to you. I just traded low lots. There you go. Contain in this little shape I put on there. Let's contain in my shape and break out the bottom of the shape because it's looking a little bit bull flaggy right now, which I don't want to see. Oh, shout out to you in Edmonton, Mugashemi in Edmonton. A bit of an Oilers fan, I hope. There is high impact news tomorrow. Yeah, I think there's a FOMC, right? So I think tomorrow's another tough trading day. You know, there's a lot of tough trading days in December, I'm afraid. Avalanche fan, absolutely. Nate McKinnon, love it. Very good. Tomorrow's a gambling day. Well, that's all right. People call me a gambler. Maybe I'll do some gambling on stream tomorrow. Why the hell not? And if we go, damn, it's too bad that I just missed my entry on this one, huh? That was a hell of a trade that I had today. It's sitting at a nice looking demand right now too. Look at that. Look at that demand right there. It's respected it twice on USDCAD. Whew. I would have liked that one. That one I would have looked good if I hit that winner. And then what was my Euro Swiss franc? Did that do all right? That did okay, right? So I would have been entering here. I would have got up. I would have TP1'd and broke even. So I would have got a win on that one. On gold, this is, you know, 1%, and I was looking to gain about 1.3 on it. So the risk reward was right. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know. I told you. It's making a flag, and it's breaking out of that flag right now. I don't like that at all. Ice cold, man. Ice cold. You're right about that. Come back into our little flag. Come back in there. Well, hopefully we're making a, like, kind of what, the double top now, right? Like this. Got our double top and then shoot down. That would be ideal. That would be ideal, hopefully. You're going to, what are you going to Toronto for? I'm more in the Hamilton area than Toronto. Toronto's a bit far for me. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite Toronto bar. If I go out in Hamilton generally. $30 away from Hamilton? Yeah, we'll have to get a drink at some point then, for sure. Yeah, I'm an Ontario boy. Grew up in the suburbs. Yeah, there's bars. Oh, my baby's here. Hi, Omi. You got a book? Yeah. And it was in the car. Yeah, Leafs are not doing well right now. You're right about that, Reddick. It is a tough season. A little farm with your fiance. That sounds awesome, man. You showing me something? Oh, Omi did a painting today. Huh? What does the chat think? Is it thumbs up? Can we get some W's in the chat for the painting here? Do we want it on the other cam? There is beautiful Omi painting. I like that. That's true wealth right there. That's true wealth. Yeah, what will you pay for it? Let's start the auction at $1. What are you gonna pay? $4,000. Now that, all right, sold. Immediately sold. She did sign it. Her name's right there. Her name's right there at the top. Immediately sold. Bitcoin, $94,000. I made a lot more in Bitcoin today than I'll lose on this trade. If I lose this trade, maybe I win this trade. But we got this double top forming right here. Is it time? Look at this beautiful painting. Omi, you want to come take it and put it on the fridge? Oh, you're doing a pee? Oh, good job, baby. Let's block that side of the screen just in case the camera's picking that up. No pee-pees on the screen. No pee-pees on the camera. Oh, no, don't go against me. I really do want to win this trade still. Oh yeah, whoever wins the spin gets the painting. I don't think so. This is my spin. This is my painting. It's my Omi, right? That's my Omi. It's overhyped in Canada. You know, there's a lot of talk about our free speech issues here, but there's nothing compared to what's going on in Britain. I watched something in Britain the other day. Some lady, she gets beat up by her boyfriend, and then she texts her other friend a demeaning slur, and then the cops break into her house while she's having a bath. Like she said 10 guys break in, one woman or something, while she's having a bath naked. And oh my god, I'm gonna lose this trade. Don't do it to me. Why? I deserve better. I deserve better. And then they charge her. They charge her for saying something rude about a guy that beat her up. That doesn't make any sense at all. Still in. Haven't. That wasn't enough to get me out. Still in. Still in. Still in. Still in. All right. Did you finish your pee over there? All right. I've been holding this up. It's really snowy here. You want to see? We could look out the window if you want. There you go. It's snowy. Uh-oh, I think I'm almost out on that one. Yes, sir. Sorry, guys. Hate to see that happen. Hate to see that happen. That's too bad. Tough day for me. Tough day for me on gold. Really like that level, you know? I really like that level. Looks like maybe... Is it going to manipulate out the top and then slam down now? It is what it is. I'm not going to hang in these trades. A loss is a loss. The Porsche will be all right. Look, Bitcoin's up like $3,000 today. So I've made, what, about 90 grand? I'll be all right. Long hold, baby. Long hold. Look at this one going in my direction now. Did you go pee? Let me bring the camera back. I forgot I'm not on the camera. You gotta pee. There's my Omi down there. Beautiful baby. You want to talk to people? Okay, Omi wants to say something. Say bye Pat's robot.
Bye Pat's robot.
Yeah, say give Pat all your money.
All the money.
There you go. See, there it is.
Chocolate mousse.
Yeah, well, that was the concern, is that maybe we're just like above this level, gonna kind of fake us out a little bit before it goes down. You know, I could have stayed in it a little bit longer, but you know, it is what it is. Thanks for hitting the like button. It's okay to take a loss every once in a while.
A chocolate
Let's go.
mousse.
Let's put it on there. Loss is a loss. 70 and 23. Still a nice record. Still a nice record. Does he look like me? What'd you say? Chocolate mousse?
Chocolate mousse.
Yes,
And
of course.
toys.
And toys. It's all right, Pablo. You know, you gotta win some, you gotta lose some. It's okay.
Glasses.
I think I'll probably be back on tomorrow anyways. I think I'll be back on tomorrow.
I love you too much.
Okay, baby. I love you too much, too. Yeah, I should be back on tomorrow. Let's check in on the Discord, see how, you know, the community was doing here, right? I lost my trade. It looks like Mark was able to win his trades, got his winnings from the robot, got his winnings from VIP. Looks good there. Looks like we got a nice win here from Kev. We got a couple different accounts winning right here. So the trade with Pat Robot was cruising this morning. You know, a lot of people hit their wins this morning with the trade with Pat Robot. The VIP trades this morning. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to come through on stream. You know, it is what it is. I'm not always going to win. Sometimes I'm going to lose. I'm not a guru, right? I'm not a guru. I don't promise to be the best. I just hope that this is a fun place for you to hang out, trade. You know, you don't have to copy my trades. You could just trade while I trade, and it's okay that I lose, okay? You know, don't be sad for me. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love. Much love. I appreciate you.